Today, I want to dive deep into SoFi and give you a comprehensive overview of what's been happening with the company, focusing on some crucial data points and everything you need to know today.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to Daily Stock Update. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell so you never miss any of our uploads and also enter our giveaway. But before that, alert: this is not a financial advice video. At the time of recording this video, SoFi is down 12%. The market has been open for about 45 minutes, and there's been no official news from the company itself. However, there were a couple of SEC filings submitted after hours yesterday and early this morning. Specifically, at 5:04 p.m. yesterday, there was a Form 144 filing indicating that the Qatar Investment Authority (QIA) was planning to sell approximately 19.8 million shares. This filing showed the approximate date of sale as yesterday, which is unusual because the 144 form is typically submitted before the fact, not after. This discrepancy makes the initial filing less relevant. To rectify this, a Form 4 was submitted this morning. This form hits all the necessary boxes: the name, the transaction code as for sale, and the specifics of the sale. It confirmed that 98 million shares were sold at an average price of $6.78, leaving the QIA with 0 shares. This helps explain why there was a significant amount of selling yesterday, as these transactions likely occurred on the secondary market and through the dark pool. Interestingly, in my video yesterday, I mentioned that a lot of entities were selling. Now, we have a clearer picture of why that was happening. On social media, some people are downplaying the significance of this event. It reminds me of a similar situation with SoftBank, which caused a significant drop in SoFi's stock price from around $8 to $5 when they announced their sell-off. Although the stock has since recovered with the broader market, the initial reaction was quite negative. In every video, I emphasize the importance of institutional support for any stock to stay strong and move higher. SoFi has consistently struggled with gaining and maintaining this support. This lack of institutional backing makes it easier for shorts to manipulate the stock. While some people are dismissing this as not a big deal, I think they might be in denial or not fully understanding the implications. However, I'm not a financial advisor, so take my opinions with a grain of salt and do your own research. Looking closer at the strategic entities, the QIA's sale of 19.8 million shares is significantly more than what CEO Anthony Noto holds, which is around 81 million shares. While Anthony's holdings are substantial and commendable, the sale by the QIA is not a good sign. On the flip side, this does open up a seat on the board of directors, which could be a positive development. However, I've never been overly concerned about who sits on the board. While it's good to be aware of the team's composition, I don't believe it requires hours of due diligence. Currently, shorts are increasing their positions slightly, with an additional 55,000 shares being shorted. The short interest stands at 17.7% of the free float, which translates to approximately 177.26 million shares. The utilization rate is 69.3%. I'm particularly curious about whether market makers and shorts will try to suppress the stock below $5. This will be interesting to watch, especially considering the technical aspects. SoFi is recovering slightly and is currently sitting at $6.56. The open interest around the $6.50 strike is about 2,000, which isn't a significant number, but enough to watch for potential short activity. Shorts have historically done more damage with less, so we'll have to wait and see if they attempt to suppress the stock further. It bounced off a strong support level, so some might wonder why it's going up. The stock has been testing this support level for several consecutive trading days and finally held. Right now, keep an eye on the $6.45 support level and see if shorts attempt to suppress it between this level and $6.50. This might occur more during the last hour of trading, commonly known as the power hour. This period often sees heightened manipulation and volatility. A few days ago, I mentioned that SoFi was somewhat overbought based on the stochastic indicator. The first sign of weakness, whether it be specific to SoFi or the broader market, tends to result in an overreaction and a subsequent sell-off. And, lo and behold, here we are. SoFi is a very interesting stock, to say the least. Personally, I like SoFi, but I'm not in love with it to the extent that I'm willing to endure its crazy volatility without question. I still swing trade it, as I've disclosed in previous videos. At this stage, I'm unsure what will rectify SoFi's situation. Many retail investors might have a backward mentality about what SoFi needs to do. I prefer stocks with strong institutional backing, and I hope SoFi's upcoming earnings will be impressive enough to attract more institutional interest. But who knows? Institutions might have something against SoFi, possibly due to sector-specific challenges or competitive dynamics. Friends, that's all we have for you today. What is your opinion about today's video? Get involved and let us know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.